Morning. Happy New Week. I hope everyone is well. All right. We've got some few updates from last week coming to today. We have some assets that we looked at, and we realized that the market has been making some highs and lows, and some of ranging as well. There haven't been that much, but during the end of the week, there was a big movement from Euro CHF that created a bullish push to the upside. And after this whole ranging, we finally saw Euro CHF take a big approach and broke out from that trend down. And we had a retest, and price close above that territory, which is a nice bullish move. So if I take out, adjust this, so what I'm looking at here is on my daily time frame. We see that that bullish momentum was very aggressive. So we've had recently similar, but there's nothing like this one for the past couple of days. So now that we are here, it's possible that we may be having another push to the upside, and later we may come back for a retest. It seems like we're going to be visiting Euro CHF would like to visit 9,500. Yeah, so from 9,500 we can decide more on what to do next. But I do know that for Euro CHF, taking this spot out of the way would be a solid movement for next year. So I believe what we may have next year when price started to move is that we may have some ranging, and then suddenly we will have a big move to the upside, and we will come down slowly. And so this is all about patience anyway. But I do also expect Euro CHF to take a small retest to the downside as well, and to range here for a bit. And if so, then Euro CHF will continue to maintain this level, and probably during January as well, we may get a push back down and then a push up back as well. But this aggressive move, we can see that we have two rejected already from the bottom floor, 1 and 2. This shouldn't have happened this way, but it happens during the connection problem that we have sometime around June, July. And now price descend to the downside, recover those rejection and make a proper. So we now have a double bottom here that we can focus on. So then we have the breakout from it. However, we still need to take out some strong areas. So we need to take out this resistance here, which is at 94.33, and we need to take another resistance here. And after that, I think the sky's limit. So, but for now, we would maintain this, but I'm sure many of you remembered we've been anticipating on this for the past 2-3 months now, and finally we had a big move to the upside. Yet we have some aggressive as well, but the price actually saw reasons why. So there are some fundamentals, rate, and that might have changed, economic factors that might have impacted this movement here. So which the market is looking at, and which is now in our favor. Yeah. So, so going forward, we will look further to see where we can jump on again. But it's just a quick update on that to see where we are. Euro GBP also have a big move to the upside, but anyone who understands market behavior will know that this was just a formularity. And if you remember what I discussed with us some time back about induction price, or shall I say how to identify, or the conversation we had about how you can know, or what does the market does when it actually wants to sell off or it wants to buy off. So this is it right here. Look at that dump right there. So who doesn't see this? YouTube University will say that, oh my God, look at this nice shift top to the upside momentum. Yeah, but excuse me, look at that. Shift bottom right at below resistance. It doesn't make any sense, right? Then shift bottom also at another resistance. Yeah, it shouldn't be here. So therefore, a lot of trader will have been stopped out from break even. But look at that, aggressive sell right here. Aggressive sell, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, came back for it. So it's all about BRC here. So what we do is that we had a breakout, retest, and continuation. So look at that. Yeah. So we had a movement here already, breakout, retest, and then we had another double bottom here, nothing happened. Therefore, we had another double top right here. Then we had another breakout, retest, and we have another breakout, retest, and possibly a continuation now. So if price should take this out, so the only thing we can do is that the market is saying to you that, hey, you missed out from getting in. It is time for you to get in right now, because when I leave, I'm leaving. Okay, so therefore, at least if you want to jump on, okay, I stopped you out, no problem, don't forget, jump back in, but don't get scared. But however, it's the opposite. A lot of traders will get scared. Anyway, let's move on to the next step. So I saw this movement here. So what I'm supposed to do is to now find out what is happening next. So put my channel down, and can now see that we are trading in a new channel down, and of course, and we have our target, and then target below as well. So we have multiple targets that we are focusing on Euro GBP. So for a swing trader, intraday trader, we can take this approach to better understand how to follow the market trend if we are trading alongside the market trend. Now, the next one is that I do also recognize is the JPYs, which we had. So So looking at the JPY itself, CAD JPY. So we have CAD JPY. Well, we have CAD fundamental coming up in the next couple of hours today. So, and I believe that JPY CAD fundamental may really be aggressive. Yeah, because we have movement going on this week, and which a lot of trader will consider as Santa rally, and I do also have mine as Santa dip as well. So these formations that we have, which is getting ready, could be a potential for traders. So we need to be aware of the trade that we push ourselves in. We shouldn't just execute any trade. Yeah. So therefore, although I'm looking for some possibility of sell trade, but at the same time, JPY does have JPY fundamental coming up soon as well. So I am looking at the possibility of price making a rounding top right here. So I'm saying the reason why we may be trading within this territory only for now. So if we continue to trade here for now, it helps us to understand what's happening. So what I'm looking forward to is to see another push to the upside today or tomorrow. But of course, JPY fundamental is coming. So if nothing happened with CAD JPY today, so probably tomorrow we will see the aggressive move here. But or if we see aggressive move, we may see a quick recovery from the fundamental. But the main point is to find that strong area zone that we expect the price will return to. Yeah. So we also have the one that's been really in my nerves. Well, it's been on my nerves since, which is USD card. It's been there, and so what I'm looking forward to is to see how to approach this. But however, then I saw that we have card fundamental coming up today, and I'm like, oh my, yeah. So don't really stuck in a USD card only to see that the fundamental could create aggressive move to the downside. Although USD showing main signs of positivity, but there's something that is not right, traders. There's something that is not right. And when I say something is not right, something is not right. What is about to happen to USD very soon? That wouldn't be nice at all. Well, it would be nice because we've seen it before, but the induce is okay. Sorry about that. There, I think we lost voice connection around that in a few minutes. Okay, the connection is fluctuating, but I think we are back on now. And so, what I'm saying about the USD card is that we may have some drop. And when I did mention drop, I believe we may be having that drop today or tomorrow. USD card needs to drop. Okay, it is very important that we need to be very attentive today. So I know some traders always say, oh my god, I missed out from that opportunity. But hey, if you know ahead and if you know that this is going to happen, all you have to do is to pay attention to price, and of course you can set your alert and see how you can take advantage of that. So I repeat that USD card today, tomorrow is going to drop. So that is what I see from my own point of view. And with my way I'm looking at the price itself, I believe this is what's going to happen. But at the same time, my target is still there at where I left my my master pattern support level. so which is around 1.3952 price zone. So I'm expecting that to happen anytime soon. So of course, paying attention to details and be able to take advantage, because USD card is due, is very due for a big drop to the downside. And this drop that we're looking at here is not just gonna be it's just gonna be for one or couple of days. It's gonna be multiple weeks that we're gonna have it, but at the same time it's gonna maintain a support level first and before it continues to the downside. So at the same time, USD itself overall is going to really have a big mess. And whether USD like it or not, it's going to happen anyway, because USD has took the advantage, and so therefore other economy is about to pay back now, and it's going to pay back in a big time, whereby so the USD would not be a focused currency as that much. And so it's going to be really interesting what I'm about to see here with USD cards. So I'm paying attention to that, and that gives us the opportunity that gold will take advantage. Gold will take advantage, but before gold take advantage, gold may want to go back down first to its demand level, so that we can get some orders in, fill in orders, and then jump back up. Yep. So that, well, I want you to understand that that can happen. Yet, if gold has find its own demand level, then that it is likely that we may just have a U-turn and push back. So that's why you need to pay attention now to where we're at with gold as well. So what are we looking at here? I look at where gold is and see that we have a support level right here, and which major support that gold is trying to break. And of course, we saw that gold is trading above, and we saw a retest to the downside. All these zones is we already marked earlier. We knew what price is going to be doing at these territories, but we just don't know how quick or how this is going to happen. But we came back to a reversal zone. And where's the reversal zone? The reversal zone is at 2648 price zone, which price found gold found support level. 2648 price zone is a support level, and 2620. 2620 was a very important price territory. I'm sure if you remember 1 month ago, we talked about this support level, that when we broke and we bought from there. Those of you that you remember this price zone. And so what I'm expecting now is that if gold should break 2620 zone, of course we may see a short-term sell. That is why we have our target at the bottom, that if gold wants to sell, we want it to break close below, and we can sell towards this target. And of course, if not, I don't think we should be selling blindly. Of course, in a short time frame, we can be looking at a quick intraday scalp, but at the same time, there is likely that gold may wants to go lower than that, or it wants to push back up. So we want to be careful, and we take a quick entry and quick exit as well with gold. So I know we have another target around this 2561 price zone, which we've emphasized in the past as well. So I'm looking forward to this now. Okay, so now if we now break it down to lower time frame or 4-hour time frame, we can now say that if gold is here at the support level, what is going to happen now? What are we looking at? So what I'm looking forward to is that I need gold to return back up as well to the upside here, of course, and we want to maintain this level. Now from this level, we want to wait for decision making. Now if we're going to rally up, which I believe may be the case, so I'm looking forward to that. However, if a lot of traders are in a buy already, gold may want to give us a taste of brutality, and wants to come down first, come down and take the approach to the upside. So therefore, I am waiting to see what the market wants to do around this territory. Yeah. So right now, I'm saying that when I take my price chart to lower time frame for gold, overall, I am saying that we are at a support level, and that support level, the most important thing is that we are still trading in a support level. So is either price continue to fluctuate around this support level of 2648 and then 2620. 2648 is a very major support level, and 2620. So we can trade intraday around that. So now that I put in a channel down, we can focus on trading within that channel on a 15-minute time frame. So usually I like to stay with a 30-minute, but sometimes we can look forward to see what this opportunity looks like. So we also have card fundamental coming in, which would also, be a possibility of aggressive push. But I wouldn't be surprised if gold, take another approach to the upside and drop back to the downside. So we can be looking at a short-term buy from this resistance that we have here to the upside. But remember that we may have a short-term push to the downside and back to the upside. So when I take this take this analysis to a bit of a clarity, so what we want to focus on now, we know where we at. We know where we at. Why? How do we know that? We know that we are in the support by this shaded blue zone here, which is around, I repeat, 2648 and 2620 price zone. So therefore, price is currently at 2641 right now. So we know that we still have a bit of long way to go to the downside, and we have a short move to the upside. So if price wants to take an approach to the upside, just to retest that entry of that support resistance. So what we are looking at here is that gold will take an approach of breaking out from this resistance here, and we may get a push to the upside, or we may have a sell trade from the support level here, and of course we see price return to the downside as well. So I'm expecting this movement here today. So that is what we should focus on, what was about to happen here. But at the same time, on a 1 hour time frame, when I take it to 1 hour time frame, the price is ranging. So be aware that we can have ranging here, and the more we see price value to the upside around 2643, we see price close above 2643 price zone, 2644. That could be a value price to jump on for a gold and to get a quick scalp to the upside. So we can weigh this out, 1 hour versus 15 minutes time frame. We can weigh that time frame and see the opportunity that we can get from there. So if I'm available to, if I'm not in the meeting, I might take advantage of that. Yeah, but if not, I would leave this trade alone for today. But we'll pay attention to this. So I'm gonna mark that out, and let's see what this market does so far. But overall, our challenge, we are still up for the month, since last month. Yeah, and well, I'm not up for the month. I think I'm just at break even for the month. I've only taken 4 trades this month, I believe. Yeah, so 2 trades that we take early this month, I believe, which was lost, and then the other trade that we closed last week as well, I believe. So I haven't been trading that much this month at all, but we are expecting a possibility anyway, that what we're about to witness is going to be amazing. But I leave it for that. So I repeat, we're looking for a buy trade in gold, and a sell trade as well in gold, because we are now at a major support level. So what we are waiting for is a clear confirmation of time frame correlation to take an approach of a buy trade, scalp to the upside. And of course, the market can push even higher than we expect, but because it's trading below a territory where we need that to break first, so we cannot push it higher than that, other than just focusing on in and out territory. All right. Now, thanks for you all that you're confirming me on Discord as well. I'm paying attention to that. Thank you. All right. So that is for USD XAU. And now we have UK 100 that we mentioned before as well. So UK 100, we know how this market works, and so we have a breakout from the support level, and which is currently in a bearish movement to the downside. And so therefore, my expectation here is to see a recover back up to the upside with UK 100. So I'm looking at probably a retest back up to the upside. So we are approaching the support level where I expect price to reverse today. So I believe with price continue to fluctuate here, we may get an approach back up, and possibly maybe next week we will start seeing price pushing back to the upside. Yeah, so I'm anticipating on a buy trade at some point. So this is area where I think we should start looking for a new entry with UK 100. But better tomorrow, we'll be able to push a exact price entry if price still remain this area. All right, going forward, we're going to be we're going to have a quick break, and what I'm going to be looking at here is to find out some other JPY pairs and some other pairs here, and so those of us that just jump in, so we can have opportunity to mark our chart as well. All right, okay, so I'll be back in 5 minutes or 10 minutes or so to make sure that yeah, 10 minutes max, to make sure that we capture order price before the average market opens. All right, so based on what we have here, um, the GBP JPY, I mentioned last time that it's may we may see price push even higher, or price wants to sell. So one of it was that we saw the um, uh, I think it was Euro JPY also, or CHF JPY. So I mentioned, okay, yeah, it's CHF JPY, and but let's go back to GBP JPY instead, so we can finally find what is happening here. And of course, don't forget that we have fundamental coming, and we now we now relaxing just at the resistant level here. So I think we may be due for a drop. So this is similar candle again from the approach we have, even though this may become situation like USD card as well. So if you now look at what we are talking about here, I'm saying that the approach we having with this type of price action is showing that we are having uh, um, one, two, 3, 4, and 5. So if not, maybe we may have one, 2, 3 back to the downside here, and so we want to look for the fundamental that is coming tomorrow, specifically for JPY. See how it's going to drive the market, and don't forget that price is still respecting this resistance here as well. So yeah, so it's likely that we are having a drop back to the downside. And of course, don't forget as well that when we were coming down, we did had a shut down, and price hit our target that we mentioned a couple of weeks back, and now price is back up as well. However, we also mentioned about this inverted and the shoulders as well, that price actually came back for, and and we saw the formation price close above it, and therefore we got that pushing back to the upside. So so that's a very good approach uh, what is happening here. So I'm looking forward to a price um, range between this and then of 196, and we may drop back to the downside for GBP JPY. So if you now look at on H4 time frame, you can see that where we now standing, price is still maintaining that resistance still, and of course we don't have too many inefficiencies above on H4 that price needs to go back to, except probably we should be looking at time here. And then if we go to 1 hour time frame, similar zone is still where we should be focusing on. Yeah, so whatever price wants to do beyond this level, well, it's out of reach. Yeah, so we can say that it's likely that price wants to come back up to break this previous resistance and push higher than that. So therefore, what I'm saying is that we may now have approach like this. Okay, yeah, and then possibly that's what we are looking at here. So be careful of selling aggressively. So we want to see that price is now trading above this resistance, and then we can take a buy trade to the upside instead, and make sure we capture this resistance, because price may stop there, and maybe next coming trading weeks or month, we will now see price ascending to the upside before we get a drop. So overall, I'm saying that we may have this approach here, channel up here. Okay, in the return, we may have a resistance level, and that price will now make a double top, and which for the next coming years, months, that we will have price drop to downside, or price now continue to trade above. So I have so for me, I've already have plan of what the market could be doing for the next couple of weeks, as you know how I trade anyway. So I do just want price to come to the level where I want it to come to, so I can start and executing some trades here. Uh, so therefore, Euro JPY, it's similar. The confluence is there. So I'm looking at this type of setup here. But whatever the fundamental is about today will determine what we want next with most of the assets here. Same as USD JPY. So USD JPY is a remarkable one that we do had a nice range and we had price push back up to the upside. Yeah, and we got the same thing with uh, NZD-JPY. We got the same thing at AUD-JPY as well. So what I'm looking forward to is a possible buy to the upside. So today and tomorrow is a very exciting week, and for what the market is about to do, and therefore we have GBP NZD here now that is trading between um, a support level and it's making a momentum to the upside. And obviously, it looks like Santa Rally is right here, but yet we still have this resistance here that we need to focus on GBP NZD. So I'm waiting, yeah, to see what's going to happen. So GBP USD does also have similarity, but it is likely that we may see an aggressive push to the upside or break back to the downside. But I do believe that we are looking at a very strong approach here that could, literally change the way we look at the market itself. So, but overall, I believe what we are having here. You remember I did mention to us about this channel, and there we go. Now price came back to this low, so I'm seeing that aggressive push for a buy trade to the upside for GBP USD. So, and you remember we've been talking about it. So this could be the aggressive movement that we've been waiting for. GBP USD may break approach and continue to trade to the upside. So all we need is just that push to the upside, because right now price is still trading. So my emphasis has been on a buy trade on GBP USD, and you all know that. And but I did also mention that we need to be aware that the deep price that we mentioned a couple of weeks back, that I said stop by around this territory, and that is why I mentioned last week that I do want to see price. I do want to see price dip below, and if it doesn't, it's gonna take an approach and it's gonna be gone, like gone, gone, gone. So, and this is what we are having here. But if the price do covered and break 125 price zone, 125 price zone, and it's likely that we are heading to 124. 124 price zone. From 124, then we may now see a aggressive reversal back to the upside. Yeah. Yeah. So, but now I'm telling you that we now have this channel down, and look at that, price already broke that channel down, and we even have a retest and possibly, and we now have a nice formation here, which seems to be what, engulfing price action reversal, so which may end up as a, buy a trade to the upside. So I want you to pay attention to that, so we can focus on the buy trade to the upside possibly. Yeah. So let's pay attention to that. Let's see what this may look like. Yeah. So don't miss out from the opportunity that is about to merge from today henceforth. Yeah. Now, similar to Euro USD, we have that same aggressive movement as well. Yeah, the price did give us the opportunity, and so we had this movement on Friday that price created, and price came back and retested it, and look at that, price has been maintaining that level since then. So price has been maintaining that breakout from Friday, because we had a very nice push to the downside, and here we go now. So it's likely that price came back and we may see another buy. So this is an early sign for us to take an approach for a buy trade. In fact, looking at this candlestick we have right here right now, is a nice momentum candlestick to concentrate on as well for a quick scalp trade that is possibly, I just gave out to this area, and of course we saw hammer, and of course we we have this opportunity to the upside. Yeah. So, I would say that this is a time to look for a buy trade, intraday buy trade on Euro USD if we want to focus on a short-term movement, and of course, and support um, our stop loss can be below this territory. Yeah. Yeah. And so, why this opportunity is available here? In fact, interesting to see that there's opportunity happening right now, because looking at the time frame correlations, it is likely that 15 minutes will also confirm this movement here that we have on 30 minutes and 1 hour, so which will give another clarity. But yeah, the the opportunity is still in a support ranging territory. And so what I mean is that Euro USD is still trading overall from Friday. I would say from Friday overall, Euro USD is still trading um, between Friday high and then yesterday high as well. So euro and today's high, euro USD is still trading between as well. So which is 1.0530 and 1.0480 price zone. So that's why we need to concentrate on just a short time opportunity. And so looking at this channel down, we can take that approach because price just range and close above it. So it could be a potential buy right now. Yeah. So I'm going to look at other opportunities that we have. So I may go muted. So issues. I'll be looking at other opportunities, but I'm saying that Euro USD is a short-term buy, like I'm saying here, and GBP USD, just gave similar opportunity as well, but of course it's still not confirmed yet. But you can see that it's creating a rising formations already to the upside. For those of you that doesn't understand the rising, you can also go to this Discord, which is description is right below this video or previous videos as well, including my disclaimer as well about past performance. I cannot guarantee future performance as well. But based on my knowledge and what I do best, I believe we are now creating a possible rising, and we just broke out from it. But at the same time, we want price to trade above it, so we may see a push up to the upside with with another confirmations, to may help us to see where we are going at. And then GBP USD may continue to push higher and possibly hit the target of one 1.2750, 1.2750 target zone, and even beyond that as well, which I believe 1.2800 may be hit. Yet it can also be an aggressive reversal sell to the downside. But of course, if we have a very short we have a very tight stop loss with this approach, because we're using a 30 minutes time frame. So it's likely that our stop loss may seems to be around 35 pips, and in fact we can even get 12 pips based on short time entry if we use the opportunity. But there is no clarity for me with GBUSD, so there's no point for me um, uh, taking that approach if I would like to jump in that trade. Yeah, it's Euro USD similar, but Euro USD does have a confirmation, even though it's still a channel. But I'm believing we may have a recovery, so this would be worth taking a risk here. Uh, so similar to USD card, a USD card keep rising to the upside, and so if I take this to 30 minutes time frame, now it shows that USD card is not ready to back down. But USD CAD may be ready to reverse to the downside based on USD CAD fundamental coming up. So don't want to risk that either. So we wait. But NZUSD is the one that I would like to see its reversal, and the reason is because I saw that price is ranging in the territory where I want it. So that is the one I would like to see a pushback to the upside. So I'm saying that NZD USD may be a buy trade. So should we see NZD USD come up to 0.5763, that is a territory for us to jump on a buy trade. Now this trade can be for our swing that we'll be mentioning, and of course it can also be for our intraday. It can be for anything, but I do see that the clarity that we may have a buy trade here, that which should be the reversal. I repeat, 0.5763. 0.5763. Yeah. So I'm looking at that as an opportunity for NZD USD. So for me, I am going to be jumping in NZD USD myself, and that one I am going to jump on. Euro USD and NZD I may wait because I'll be taking a swing trade. So NZD USD I'll be jumping in, and of course it's the border as well, which is AUD USD. I would take that approach based on, we've all emphasized on this couple of weeks back. We keep talking about it again and again and again and again. So I am going to be taking this approach. Yeah. So allow me um why I set my pending orders for NZUSD and um, um, AUD USD now. Yeah, excuse me while I place my trades. Yeah. All right. So since I have some parameters placed already, so we'll proceed with the market itself, and now to focus on gold and see which is XAUUSD, and see where we are. And so before we mentioned earlier this session, I mentioned about XAUUSD taking a possible bullish approach, and I did mention that. So I shaded this level that where we are at, that we may be seeing some rising, and of course it's likely that it's going to go for a short term and back to retest the upside. But since we started, we noticed that the price has been making highs and lows, so higher highs and higher lows. So, and from there we've been noticing a rising structure, and finally we took out that high, um, and here we are now. So it's likely that price can settle here, and it's likely that price can even advance to the upside. But the main point is that when we started analyzing, we mentioned that we could see the opportunity of a push up to the upside. So price did not give a very clear understanding, but yet we still have a price knowing that it's rising, and we keep seeing price refusing to close below previous support, and so which becomes a new high is validated. And now that we have now reached that area of target, it is likely that price can take another formation now. Price can decide to come down, or price can decide to rally, or price can decide to range, and and take another approach. And of course, the whole scenario is because we are approaching the new session, which is about to merge with the previous one. So the market, there will be enough volume in the market to push the price to another direction that we may not be expecting. Um, but the whole point here is that we want to look for a buy opportunity or a sell opportunity, or we stay out of range if there is not opportunity. Yeah. Currently, there isn't none, because price just reached where we are expecting that price may come to. Although I do also mention that price may want to reach um, that high of 26 a 5-3 price zone that we marked earlier. But yet we have some inefficiency at 15 minutes. Forgive me, that was 5 minutes. That price corrected already, and the may could be more at beyond that, which is at 2652 price zone and 2645 price zone. So which price would like to attend to? But currently, we can see a deep price, or we can see a buy price. I'm looking forward to what this price wants to do. Let's just have a look at USD card where we were. Well, a couple of minutes ago, we saw USD card fumbling to the upside and trying to do what it has to do. But we've said the word anyway that it needs to drop today or tomorrow. So all I'm, but there's no need for us to listen. We already listened, so I'm expecting it to do that. But we have this new opportunities that is there's a margin. Of course, I mentioned the JPYs, and therefore we have this Euro AUD. I'm sure you all remember that I mentioned this a week back. I mentioned, in fact, I warned us from here, and then suddenly overnight price bought to the upside and hit our TP1, TP2. We took off that target last week. So yeah, that was 3 weeks ago, and now Euro AUD is here. Yet I'm still expecting another one more push to the upside for Euro AUD. So even though it's ranging right now, it's a rising ranging. So the potential is to continue to look for a buy trade with on Euro AUD. So we continue to maintain a possible buy trade to the upside for Euro AUD. There's no point selling and except if we want to be in a short time quick scalp entries. Yeah, if not, we should concentrate on the buy trade for Euro AUD. Then, similar to Euro AUD is we have GBP NZD as well that I mentioned before break, and is at resistance level. Of course, we expect a sell, but GBP is really rising. GBP is really rising. So I believe we may be having a U-turn here, but so even though NZD USD we're expecting a buy trade, we should be careful with GBP NZD for now, and so we want to see a clarity. For now, I'm not expecting nothing, just that GBP NZD trading within this range for now. And so we have GBP USD that I mentioned in a correlation that is rising, so we should be expecting a buy trade from here to the upside. And of course, GBP UDSL, hands off, because I would prefer to sell this trade, but because of GBP is rising, so I would prefer to be looking for a buy trade. But for now, we want to keep our entry on a very short-term intraday movement, only just trying to trade a narrow movement that we have here. Not more than that, I would suggest for now. Then we go to CAD CHF, which you all remember about some time ago. I did also mention that last week that we bought and the price sold. It came down to our stop loss. Could have hit our stop loss or refuse, but because I broke even early, so I did not keep track of the stop loss any longer. So price took me off of break even because I saw NFP coming up. So now the price is here, who whoever saw, who know what is my mind. Of course, there is a buy trade for CAD CHF, and there we go. Right now, it's back rising, and I expect now that we have CAD fundamental coming. What do you expect? Is possible a rally to the upside that I'm expecting to get from CAD CHF here. So if not, we may just get a retest and then bounce back up to the upside. So if you miss out from that opportunity, ask yourself, why do you miss out? Was it because of fear? That's why I did not take the entry. I attended the session, I listened to the video, and I saw you mentioned it several times. And why didn't I miss out from that opportunity? Yeah, why didn't I take the trade? Yeah, or if it does that mean that the trade didn't align with my plans? Fine. If it doesn't, that's fine. If it does, why didn't I take it? That's the question you should be asking yourself now. All right. AUD we have as well been mentioning this, but I don't want to take this trade as that much because I am not. In fact, I'm not paying as much as attention I should be paying on AUD I was paying that attention on NZDCHF, but I lost interest at some point. So I identified this arrow last week that I'm expecting that drop to the upside, to the downside, and finally we get it. And now price is now back to that same entry again. Because so for now, what I'm expecting is a possible buy trade, but I'm not too keen with NZCHF and AUDCHF for now, just because it's too many to track and I have too many things going on that I need to attend to as well. So I want to limit my attention in the market. Okay, so I would go back to Euro USD to conclude my decision by, as I have to leave this session early um, today. So we have fundamental coming tomorrow, which is a very strong one. So the market may want to take that decision. So if you see price declining, don't just jump on it. You want to see a clarity. If not, you can get trapped, except if we are trading on the short time. But a swing trade, I think we need a better clarity. We also have AUD USD, that I did mention. I'll be looking at some pending orders to the upside that I would like to jump on, and so I take that approach with AUD USD and NZD USD only. Why I left Euro USD and GBP USD behind. even though we mention it, but it's still not certain yet because there's two entry that we are seeing for GBP, USD, and Euro USD. We are seeing the buy trade and we are seeing the sell trade. For swing, yeah, but for intraday buy trade, I do expect that Euro USD is trading within the range for now. So I'm not looking forward and just intraday entry for now. Then I mentioned about USD card that we're expecting a drop in USD card. My expectation is a drop with USD card. So I'm looking forward to see what that will look like. And of course, we have card fundamental coming up in the next few minutes. So Euro USD we mentioned, and Euro GBP we mentioned as well. But if you notice what we had and which we've been emphasizing, so if this stops us out, we know what to do next. But if we choose not to, what's the reason why? So, but for me, I do not see the reason why I shouldn't jump on Euro GBP again. So overall, there is more to the opportunity that I'm looking out here, and what I'm seeing is that um, the the opportunity is around um, a sell trade. Um, so I'm looking forward to that. Yeah. So, what else? Yeah. So NAS 100. Um, yeah, price has been rising to the upside. As you can see here, that we have NAS 100, pushing higher and higher and higher. And but I'm very very sorry for the stock market. Yeah, because this is enough, and when there is enough is enough, it's obvious here. So all my targets that I do mention has been hit already. NAS 100 and price is now trading above, and all these things is about to become a very very aggressive. So that's the reason, one of the reason why I sold US 30 last time. If you remember, I mentioned that, and it just hit our target area today. Yeah, and it's not just yeah. So the stock market, some people will bleed, but of course. I've been emphasizing, even though I haven't been saying it by word, but when I just see it, when I see it's just obvious to me that something is not right. So yeah. So I've been reaching out to some of my clients that I think it is time for them to start shorting some of their stock investment. Yeah, because it's enough here. So and it is time, especially some assets that that's been yielding enough. So it's better to get out, even if it's rising. Just don't worry. There's another one. Lock that profit in. So So US 30 right now is at the edge, and finally we saw this. So if we weren't smart enough to have closed some positions, it would have been in a discount. And look at that, traders. Look at that. Look at that, traders. Look at that. Every day has been bearish since last week. Every day has been bearish. Triple top, bearish, bearish, bearish. Every day has been a retest, sell, retest, sell, retest, sell. BRC every day. My. Whatever is gonna happen tomorrow is just gonna be an induce to the upside. Price can rise. Don't fear. All you have to do is just to wait, and it's gonna come back down again. Yeah, yeah. This is not nice at all. Well, it is nice, but it is not nice for who are trapped in this buy trade. Yeah. So fear, greed, and fear, is what is driving the market right now, especially anything concerning USD. Fear, greed, fear, those are what is driving USD right now. So that is why I'm trying to be very, very, very certain about it. Yes, there were some losses I took as well, but I'm not gonna leave it because I it's just me to not to seeing that early, but me not observing the market. I say, okay, fine, yeah. So it is time for us to now make some of our losses back, in a very amicable way. Yeah. So no, I'm looking forward to see how this will pay out in 2025. Yeah, dancing already. All right. USD JPY is an interesting pair that I would like to trade next year. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. All right. Mm. Yeah. GBP CHF is a good pair that we shouldn't miss out from. GBP CHF is a good pair that we shouldn't miss out from. So I think today is the day that the entry, coincide. I think, in fact, the signal is going to be sent out today as well. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, minimum of 150 pips stop loss should be what we should be looking at here, and we can take approach of a buy trade here um, to the upside. Although in some scenarios, sometimes we have. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. We have similarity with AUD NZD, and that was a funny pair. And so look at we jumped on a buy trade several times and stop us how we finally jumped on. It went and then came back down and pushed down lower to break our break even, and some of them trailing, and finally came back up now, retest that high. But the opportunity here is it is likely going to create a bullish price action to the upside. So, and similar is what happened with euro gbp. The price comes down and it's just trying to create a noise and a fear, you know and so if you don't take if you underestimate it, you may think, okay, oh my, there's a reverse, but it's just a noise. And that is why you should understand the procedure of BRC. Very, very important that regardless price breakout, it could come back now or it could come back later. And when it comes back now, it does. If you break even, it's fine. But you should understand that as long as there is not a break to the upside, regardless what the candle formation or whatever looks like, you should still be considering how you're going to jump back in. Now you can decide to jump back in as conservative, or you can jump back in as an aggressive. So similar is happening with AUD NZD that I was discussing with us. Yeah, yeah. So back to AUD. So similar is what we have here. So now we now need to see either we're gonna have a continuation back to the upside, a proper now movement, or price wants to now range for some time or even go lower than that. So the economic factor for AUD and NZD will determine that. So we exercise patience. And if we see the opportunity, merging again, we will take the approach. But I do believe that this may be a buy trade coming up soon as well. Interesting. Oh, this is fabulous. All right. All right. Um, I will go mute and then while I navigate the markets here. in conclusion to the XAU USD approach, so what the opportunity that I am looking forward to with XAU USD is that if price return back to the upside in correlation to 1 hour time frame, closing as possibly bearish this bearish pattern, um, it is likely that the next candle could break, approach to the upside, and create a breakout around this ranging and possibly a buy trade. So this may be what would lead to a signal buy trade to the upside for XAU USD. So, but for now, price is relaxing just at support level, and it can dip down, but these formations it's creating on the 5 minutes time frame, it's creating an inverted structure, and we are looking at that inverted structure as an example of another bullish push to the upside. And we're looking at rising channel here. So that rising channel may be the approach, or if price breaks this support level, the previous low, and I'm looking at why price may continue to push down or to create a double bottom and push back up. So you need to be aware of that. It's not an aggressive entry to jump on. Yeah. So overall, my expectation is that on 30 minutes time frame, if XAU remain within this um, structure that I just draw out here, we likely going to be seeing buy trade. But if gold deny and stay below that, it is likely that a sell trade may be available here. And in correlation to that, and so we have fundamental coming up tomorrow as well. So gold may want to deny the buy trade and push back to the downside, but I do suspect that this gold may, before this 1 hour candle closes, we may see a push. But if not, the next candle can engulf it back to the upside as well. So we should be aware of that. Yeah. So I wouldn't be looking for a sell trade instead. But I just want to wait and see what the market wants to do within this range. Yeah. And so similar with Euro USD as well, we have price, creating breakout retest on the lower time frame, and but USD card is just hold on, and whatever USD card is holding on to, we're about to find out. But a couple of minutes ago, USD card was trying to push higher and higher, and I think it stops. Yeah, yeah. Probably is looking for some foil, but I don't think he's gonna have it this time. Yeah. Uh, and the other one is AUD USD and GBP USD itself. Yeah. So I'm waiting to see what that looks like. Anyway, overall, I'm saying that we will look into deeper tomorrow to see for the final and see what the market will look like. And then silver is still maintaining, but it's looking for a strong support level. It's gonna find it, so it may decline to the downside. So therefore, if that's the case, gold is there to also create that um, sell trade that I mentioned earlier this session, that I want that price to come below the zone. That would be a potential area to quickly jump on for that short term. So if not, we can take an intraday sell based on this breakout here, and we could be seeing a sell trade. Yeah. So it's presenting itself, but we'll see. All right, I will see you all tomorrow, and you have a very good and profitable trading day ahead. And you take care now. Bye, traders. Bye.